this one away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Back behind the quarterback, line in pistol. Here's the option play. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent the whole week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Aaron Arrett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and 1. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a
has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Going again on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a long run for a touchdown. That was his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's when they start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away from just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. If you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Gators offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop it? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game.
Down he goes. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. It really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it for a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him in. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in a hurry-up. Handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line instead of a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Got space, looking to score. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And they've got him.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, UNC. This offense cannot be stopped. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's when they'll start the drive. Retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made, then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Makes a quick grab. Jukes one tackler and picks up first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Pass complete. It's second down now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. How aggressive will this offense be? They can get into field goal range easily, but maybe they'll take a shot at the end zone. Looks to the left, pass caught. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Third and goal, will try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tar Heels. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. One back in the backfield. They don't get the carry. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Heads up, it's a fake, trying to throw it. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Touchdown, North Carolina. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the return from inside the 25. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the route is on. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. On first down, it's play action. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Let's go! And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Try and muscle for the first down. Powers through the tackle. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. I keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
42 Spider. 4-2.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Ready, set.
And the Tar Heels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Touchdown, North Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial...